I really believe my friends and my family saved my life. I've struggled with anxiety and depression for as long as I can remember, but it was my support system that helped me tide through my feelings of suicide. My name is Deepti and I'm 25 years old. I live in Goa with my cat babies and one of my close friends. I'm a visual storyteller and a lot of the work I do revolves around me making sense of my thoughts and my feelings. I also create work around environment and conservation, and I also really love making music videos. I've always struggled with change. When I was 13, my parents moved us from Delhi to Ahmedabad, and suddenly I was away from my best friend in a new school where I was really struggling to fit in, struggling to make friends, and all of it was suddenly a lot for me. College was another big transition. My college had really brilliant design students from all over the country, and I constantly felt like I wasn't good enough. I was again struggling to make friends, plus my college had a really unhealthy work culture, and I felt like if I wasn't pulling all-nighters constantly, I wasn't doing enough. By second year of college, I was regularly having panic attacks and depressive episodes. My parents were there, but my city also lacked the mental health care which I needed, and that was making things even more difficult. Around that time, a friend of mine in college died by suicide, and it affected all of us really badly, but also affected me personally because I suddenly didn't feel like I was in control of my thoughts. I went into a really dark place and I found myself thinking a lot about self-harm. I eventually found small pockets of comfort. Every time I felt like I couldn't trust myself to be by myself, I would just go hang out in my friend Suprita and Bapna's room, and they would just listen to music and let me be around. My friend Tarini really educated herself about mental health and came through for me constantly. My best friend Akku, who is not in the same city, was also such a big support. My friend Sangath and I were, we would support each other through our own individual bouts of bad mental health. My friends constantly reassured me that I wasn't a burden, that they genuinely wanted me to be around them, and that helped so much. I think that was really all that I needed, a solid support system. I also started therapy in college, which helped me build self-awareness, identify my triggers, and just really work on myself. I also take medication, but I am really lucky I work with a psychiatrist who treats medicine as a floating board while I learn to swim on my own. Also, maintaining a routine and really simple things like, eating breakfast, journaling my thoughts and feelings, and remembering to move my body helps me a lot and, grounds me and goes a long way. I am also a caregiver for someone I love who struggles with suicidal ideation. Watching someone you care for struggle with those thoughts can be a really difficult experience. For me, sometimes it can trigger my own anxiety, so I've had to learn to take care of myself first before helping them. My therapist has also helped me realize that caregiving doesn't mean you need to overextend yourself. Sometimes it just means that I need to be by my friend as they ride through the wave and just survive. Caregiving is also not like a one-person job. It really takes a village to create that system of support for someone. So your friends, your family, even a supportive boss, mental health practitioners, your therapist, all of them play their own role in helping you get through it. I still experience rough patches, and when I'm in that dark place, it can really feel endless. But I think I've learned that I don't have to struggle with these thoughts alone, even if it's something as simple as just being around someone else, watching TV. If you are a caregiver for someone who is struggling with suicidal ideation, know that just you being there makes such a big difference. I outlived that moment. You can too.